Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another tutorial video for you. Today we're going over a new piece of equipment and one exercise that we will be doing with it this week, which is it's called a D-ball, or some people call them slam balls. We're not really going to use them as slam balls as they'll just end up breaking that way, but we've ordered some really heavy ones, so we're going to use them kind of like Atlas stones. It's a great way to kind of work with an odd object to build, real life strength. So the exercise that we're going through is called a D-ball, or DB for short, D-ball ground to shoulder. I'm just going to first show you what that looks like, hopefully. Okay, so kind of a diagonal view for you. Taking the ball from the ground all the way up, crowns the shoulder, and just let it fall behind you. So we're not slamming it down. It is falling, but they'll last a lot longer that way if we're not slamming them down. So breaking it down. For me, this is pretty light. If you're a guy or gal who's on the stronger side with a heavier deadlift and things like that, you'll probably be able to just kind of grab it, brace your midline, and use those hips to elevate it all the way up to your shoulder. But if it's on the heavier side for you, there's a whole little technique that you can use, just like you would for an Atlas stone. So what we're going to do is basically straddle over top of the ball. We're going to try and get our fingers underneath the ball as much as possible, okay? And as you initiate your first lift of the ball, what we're trying to do is get it up onto our thighs or onto our knees, where we can kind of reset our hands and then use our hips to roll it up onto our shoulder. So I'm straddling. I'm going to set like a deadlift, pretty much the same setup, getting my fingers underneath the ball as much as possible. From here, I'm going to lift. So during this portion of the lift, if your hips raise up a lot, that's okay. We're just trying to get it up onto the quads. You can wiggle your feet together and then drop your butt down into kind of a squat position. From here, you're going to give that ball a nice bear hug. And what we're going to do in step 2, drive the hips through as we get tall and walk that ball up our chest. So in one smooth motion, driving it up. And then as soon as we drive those hips through, we're immediately starting to kind of walk that ball up onto our shoulder. So if that's a pretty heavy ball for you, we are going to work on getting heavier ones eventually. So it's a good technique to practice either way. So that is a D-ball ground to shoulder. Nice.